for JacobTubeHD. Welcome back to the movie I want to talk about. The show that doesn't own a nice suit and tie because I'm not a professional in any scenario. My computer is still broken and is still threatening me. Without a computer, I don't have much to do, which leads me to my second passion in life behind doing nothing on a computer. Committing crimes. I got nothing better to do. You take away my sources of fun, so why should I obey the law? The law doesn't treat me right, so why should I treat the law right? I want to be able to do crimes without being prosecuted. Is that so much to ask for? What else are you supposed to do when you get bored? Go outside and talk to people? No thanks. I'd rather rob a bank and not get caught or dodge taxes. Whatever crime seems the most fun to commit that day is what I do. Today I thought taking a bunch of books from the library and not returning them would be fun to do, so I did that. They don't need those books. Libraries are an infinite source of books. Books in a library grow like trees. They'll just get new ones. And if I'm wrong, then I just put a library out of business and they'll have to file for bankruptcy. But I'm usually right, so I'm sure that business is fine. Plus, you can't be bankrupt if you don't file for it, so they'll be fine if they don't file for bankruptcy. Business for them will boom either way. Now, while I think of my next crime to commit, let's look at some criminals that aren't as good as me because they got caught and I didn't. This is Reservoir Dogs. This film is about 6 strangers hired by a crime boss to carry out a diamond robbery. They are completely sure that the robbery will be a success, but when the police show up right away, panic spreads amongst the members. The remaining members assemble at a warehouse and begin to suspect that one of them is an undercover cop. This film was directed by Quentin Tarantino, who also directed films like Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction. It was also the first film he ever directed. There's not much to say here other than Tarantino has an incredible debut with this film. Every actor here is a master at their craft and really grips you into this world. Every character gets their moment to shine, whether through learning about them prior to the robbery or them getting a spotlight in the warehouse that lets you see a piece of their personality. You're able to connect with these guys because they feel real, especially with the amount of times we just sit with them and be flies on the wall to their conversations. The film mainly takes place in the warehouse besides flashbacks, which really allows you to feel the stress that the characters are going through trying to figure out the mole, since we're stuck in this one location with the characters. Not a lot really happens in this movie besides what happens in the warehouse and some flashbacks about how some of these guys got involved with this robbery, but thanks to everyone's performance, you feel like a lot is happening despite being stuck in this one location. It makes the film strictly about these people reaching their boiling points with each other rather than being about the crime they're committing or even about sniffing out the mole. When some characters leave the warehouse, we don't follow them. We stay at the warehouse with whoever is still in there. The thing that matters the most in this film is seeing this group fall apart, not knowing who to trust. My only problem with this film is that some stuff is really outdated and feels awkward when watching it, especially the excessive amount of times white characters are saying the N-word. It's a great character piece with amazing actors that are all masters at their craft. Reservoir Dogs gets a 4 to 5 ears chopped off. Now back to an expert at his craft, which is the craft of committing crimes, because I'm bored. I'm thinking I could dress up as a cop and pretend to be one. I want to give tickets to people I hate for no reason. They deserve it. If you're mean to me, you deserve 7 parking tickets. You know, that actually sounds more fun than impersonating an officer. I want to hand out parking tickets to people and they have to pay them directly to me because money is fun. Everyone is scared of parking tickets, especially first-time drivers. I have nightmares about going back to my car to see that evil slip of paper on my windshield. And I don't even have a car. Imagine how scared people with cars would be of parking tickets. I will make every area in the city a parking violation and nothing can stop me. Pay my tickets or face my wrath. I win in either scenario.